Taking the lead on lead as Cleveland city leaders make tackling the toxic heavy metal a priority. Some are concerned that a newly announced coalition lacks a comprehensive plan.
News 5's Jordan Vandenberg joins us live now to explain why.
Well, the Ohio State Department of Health says the number of children in Cleveland with elevated blood lead levels is twice the rate of Flint, Michigan. But you mentioned this coalition, their plan on reducing those levels and how to pay for it, all of that is still in the works. With scores of city and civic leaders sharing the same stage, the partnership was announced.
We are today ready to announce the establishment of the Lead Safe Cleveland Coalition.
But for people like Councilman Kevin Conwell,
I didn't see any of those things, and I was highly disappointed in that.
And Yvanka Hall,
what do they have to do? Do something.
Their concern centers around what wasn't announced.
But without putting together a strategic plan, you don't know where you're at. So that's what disappointed me.
Are you ready to do the work, or is it all about what you can name it? We've had lots of names. The city has created lots of names that sound really good over the years. But in the end, our children are still being poisoned. Our babies are still being poisoned.
Last week, the city rolled out the Lead Safe Cleveland Coalition, a public-private partnership to finally rid the scourge of lead poisoning in the city's children, which is predominantly caused by peeling paint on the city's aging housing stock. Together, the group wants to, among other things, host a summit, introduce legislation, and create a fund to make homes lead safe. In the coming months, the group will look to answer the questions of how, when, and at what cost.
Here's my goals, here's my objectives, and none of that was in the plan whatsoever. You need to have goals, you need to have objectives, which are your benchmarks that you're going to hit, and you need to have an evaluation process.
The root of what we've been trying to do is say it's easier to repair a poisoned house than it is to repair a poisoned child. And it seems like they've adopted that strategy. The questionable thing is, are they going to be able to follow through and deliver?
Spencer Wells and Hall are both part of the Cleveland Lead Safe Network, a group of citizens that have spent 2 years researching the issue. While they undoubtedly want the coalition to succeed, they remain skeptical.
People keep talking about, oh, we have a lead problem. No, we have a lead crisis. We have a lead crisis that is impacting our children. So give those two C's, some credence. We don't need no more coalitions. We have a crisis that's hurting our children.
There's also a broader community organizational effort. It's by a group called Cleveland Lead Advocates for Safe Housing. They plan on introducing a ballot initiative that voters could vote on if it is approved, and that proposal should be detailed later this week. Reporting live downtown, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.